You don't know what fun is. Anyways, hey everybody, welcome back. David Eon and the gorgeous Miss Lady Pop Hunter and Action Jackson. Action Jackson, who was rescued from Target.
Yay!
$3.88, and the package was beat to hell, because you know I don't like opening stuff, but since it was beat up real bad, I said, okay, I'll go ahead and open him up. And he's pretty much feels like vintage Mego. He even has two right shoes on. So, thanks Mego. I've heard a lot of weird packaging things, like I also rescued Muhammad Ali, and he's got two left shoes, it looks like. So I think they do it on purpose, because there's a lot of glitches in the old Megos, and I think they did it on purpose. There's a lot of variants and stuff. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and take a look at some of the stuff that's coming out, and if anybody else has any abandoned Megos that they want to have saved, they can send them to me. We've had a hard time. I know she doesn't collect Mego, but I have a soft spot for it, and I've had a very hard time in Atlanta. And now they're on clearance because Target doesn't want them anymore. Whatever. Anyway, we'll go ahead and take a look at some other action figures, and we're going to start off with Mezco.
Okay.
Mezco, one of my favorites. And I had rumored this last week because I showed the Gomez Shadow Assassin, and I said there's a rumor there's going to be one in white. There he is, and I got him next to the other version so you can see the difference. I don't know, the contrasting colors, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, I know, it's like another Gomez. I think they're starting to do it too soon, you know?
Yeah.
Too many Mezco 112 figures, and it's getting harder to keep up. I don't like it when these companies make too many. I realize they want to make money, I get it, but it makes it harder for collectors to keep up when you crank them out. Especially when it's going to be like a show exclusive or something like what I think these are. But yeah, there's the white version. I like it. I think it's different. And they also have Harley Quinn.
Oh, look at the baby Joker.
Yeah, a little Joker doll. Harley Quinn is $90. It's going to be, she's got a rocket launcher and a bomb and a grenade and a big hammer and all of this other stuff. I hope they do better with this one, because Mezco is notorious for having problems with female bodies, because the female bodies are so thin that the joints can break or dislodge. And this happened a lot with the Catwoman, where the knees would disconnect, and this costume is sewn on. So you'd have to basically wreck the costume to get in there, unless you really know what you're doing, to try to repair it, if it can be repaired. There's a lot of people real upset about Catwoman. So hopefully they've corrected that with this one. It looks alright. It looks good though. And I like that they give you the option of going with the classic or modern look to her. Because you see that she has a modern face, and then she has the old like Batman animated series face there. And that's going to do it for Mezco. And I've shown these guys before, and this is Mr. Z. Mr. Z, and it's called Pocket Zootopia, and these are about 12th scale in size, and they're anamorphized animals. That is, animals that are made to appear humanistic, and you see how they're dressed. And in order, I think their names are Mr. Dumpling, Mr. Donut, and Mr. Noodle. Very Asian there. But yeah, that does look cool. Not sure about the price on that, but if you look up Mr. Z Pocket Zootopia, you'll find it on the internet, and you can check these out. And like I said, I've shown these before. They did other animals. You remember they had the hippo?
Yeah.
They had a hippo. But they're interesting, and if you do 1/12, it might be fun to mix that in. And that's going to take us over to Sideshow already.
Oh, wow.
We're going to jump right into Sideshow, and this is from Asmus Toys, and this is Dante from Devil May Cry 6th scale. He's got leather pants. Doesn't look like and a strap to cover his nipples. That can't be comfortable. I bet there's a lot of chafing there. Drax wouldn't approve. If you remember, he had very sensitive nipples. But he comes with everything that you see there. Doesn't look like he's jointed too well, because you see no jointing in the chest or abdomen. It probably just twists side to side. $210 for this one.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. It's got Michael Jackson's coat. And Bear Bricks. Bear Brick
That's
Aquaman.
Aquaman?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Aquaman. It looks. Aquaman's put on a few pounds.
Yeah.
A little spare
Speaking of
tire.
waste.
Spare tire going there. $100 for the Bear Brick Aquaman. And if that's not enough Bear Brick for you,
Oh, that's Elvis.
how about a 1,000% mock-up, which is like, what, 3 feet tall? Elvis. $515 for Elvis.
You should have gave him a guitar.
Although this one is a more accurate look for Elvis in his later years.
Oh, he was big?
Yeah, he gained a lot of weight
Uh,
in the towards the end there, unfortunately.
mm.
And Slimer. And it got...
And then they got little clear legs.
Yeah, little clear legs because, of course, Slimer didn't have legs.
Yeah.
So...
That's funny.
That
and
is...
then the little clear ears, because he don't have
Yeah,
ears.
he doesn't have ears either, of course. That's it. Well, they had to try to incorporate it somehow. And you get both. You get both
Oh, okay.
for $125. And for those of you who are new to the show, sometimes I'll call out price points just to give you an idea of what you're dealing with. And Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Burned up Stay Puft Marshmallow. That's why it looks like he has a steak on his stomach. But he's, yeah, the angry Stay Puft. And now that one doesn't look right because Stay Puft was a lot thicker in the middle. And it looked like Stay Puft lost some weight.
He getting in shape.
The most well-known thing from the Ghostbusters film was Stay Puft. And Tom from Tom and Jerry. Did I say how much Stay Puft was?
No.
$460.
Wow.
Because that's 1,000%. And this one, I think this size, like, what, 400%, they called it. But Tom from Tom and Jerry, which kind of looks like Tom because he has ears, $115 for Tom. And you don't do Tom without Jerry, who is the same size as Tom. But
for some odd reason.
what do I know? $115 for Jerry also. An Mezco again, Aladdin, and this is Group Hug.
From the first movie.
From the first movie, Group Hug. $100 for this.
That's cute.
You like that?
Yeah.
I thought that Aladdin had a Fu Manchu, a little beard.
I don't think so.
I don't remember. Now I'm confused. And Jafar. Jafar, with an animal print on the inside of his cape. Jafar is only $75 because boo Jafar. Yeah, I know, poor Jafar. If anybody just paid attention to this poor guy, he probably would have turned out a lot better. Felt neglected. Iron Studios with more of these 1/10 scale statues. And this, of course, is Black Widow. This is Black Widow jumping off the cliff. Because you remember she was not in the end scene.
Yeah. She had jumped off.
She couldn't be recovered because she sacrificed herself to the Soul Gem. And if anybody remembers the Marvel history, that means she's actually in the Soul Gem now. There's a small dimension in the Soul Gem. But you got to read the old 70s books to get that stuff. $125. And of course, the Stone Keeper, Red Skull. Also $125. I wonder if that means they're going to do a Hawkeye. Because that's the 3 pieces you would need to complete that scene.
Yeah.
This is from Kodabukaya, and it is Space Ghost Rider.
Look at that thing on his head.
Yeah, well, he's got to breathe. Actually, Ghost Rider doesn't need to breathe, so I don't understand the point of the helmet. Ghost Rider's not... You have to understand the dynamics of Ghost Rider, but he wouldn't need to breathe in Ghost Rider mode anyway. But, yeah, Space Ghost Rider, $160, and I do believe the dome lights up.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It's interesting looking, though. It looks cool.
Yeah.
And now we're over to Mighty Jaxx, and that is P-Pink. Remember
Those
they...
look like balloon animals.
Yeah. Remember they did the balloon animal where it was taking a dump?
Yeah.
Well, this is the peeing version.
Oh, okay.
So, PP balloon animal from Mighty Jaxx, $129. You don't know what to say about that, huh?
No, it's kind of lame.
Art prints. This is an art print, and that is the New Mutants, and it kind of is in the style of how the New Mutants was drawn, the comic book in the beginning. If you ever seen the cover of like even the first issue, it kind of looks like this.
Oh, okay.
Not in that kind of, it was a darker color, but it looked similar artwork. 100 in the tube, and hold your breath, 325 matted and framed.
Why so much?
That is a $225 markup for matting and framing. Send it to me in the tube. I've matted and framed stuff for us before.
Yeah, and it actually looked pretty good.
Yeah, I matted and framed some the Undertaker autograph for
know.
you. Yeah, that was a nice one. We got to get that one hung up.
I gotta find it.
Yeah.
Daily Planet.
Daily Planet, and this is another art print of Wonder Woman, and I like how they did this one where it looks like World War II propaganda, because that's the kind of artwork you would see in the United States during World War II. 95 in the tube, hold your breath, 260 matted and framed.
Who is Diana?
Diana is Wonder Woman's real name.
Oh,
That is Scarecrow from, he is a Batman villain, and this is Sideshow's Scarecrow, and he is 600. You see how Robin is like under the tombstone there? And he has fear gas. He dresses like that. He doesn't.
Oh, I saw that episode.
Yeah, and he releases a gas that makes you terrified of everything and paranoid.
Yeah, Batman was scared.
Yeah, Batman was scared. It's $600, or for a few dollars more, you get an alternate head. So for $620, you get your choice of heads.
Yes.
Or you get two heads, rather, I should say. So I guess this is, I get it though. That's what the mask actually looks like, the first one, and the second mask is what you see with the fear gas.
Oh, okay.
That is Scratch and Riaz.
What is that?
Court of the Dead little
Little
pets.
animals.
Yeah, little animals to accent the statues. And it's $90 for the pair.
Oh, that's not bad.
And this is from Square Enix, and they are action figures, and they are about SH Figure Arts in size, and that is Vivi Ornitier and Adelbert Steiner, and they are from Kingdom Hearts.
Ah, look at that guy.
That is Severus Snape from Harry Potter. It is a 1/6 scale figure from Star Ace. He has accessories like little bottles and stuff like that, because he's like the black arts teacher, but from the show, from the movie, but they don't picture the accessories. It would be nice if they did, guys, you know, like Hot Toys does, but what do I know? $229 for Severus Snape. He was in every film.
Oh, was he? Good for him.
His first acting role was in Die Hard.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, the very first Die Hard film. He knocked it out of the park too. He was a fun villain. And you know, believe it or not, I think that might do it for Sideshow.
Okay.
And we're going to take a look at something from Super 7. Super 7 said that they did have some more Masters stuff, but you're not going to see it on this side because it's the Los Amos Masters of the Universe, and basically it's the same 6 that they've already done in a box instead of on a blister card. Which
She looked like she about to fall.
yeah, she looked like she's tipping over the box. Which I don't know. Some of the there's been some churn about this in the you know, you can't make everybody happy about the basically they're being lazy because they've already made these.
Yeah, but they're giving it to somebody else.
Yeah, in a different box, and you know that die-hard like people that collect everything that are real completist is going to want these too.
Yeah.
And you know, and honestly, it being in a box, it'd be easier to display.
Yeah.
That's true. Card. Yeah, than on a card. So, and I'm not mad at Super 7 for doing this.
No.
But it is what it is. Just wanted to show that. And here's something that's might be real exciting to a lot of people. Zika Toys, and you'll have to look them up on the internet. Zika, Z-I-K-A, is bringing back the Sectaurs.
Okay.
Sectaurs was an 80s cartoon and toy series and comic series. You know how they made cartoons to sell action figures back in the day, but didn't last. I think they had like a season and one line of action figures. It's the ones where the animals were actually hand puppets. You've probably seen them on like some collection videos and stuff. The Sectaurs were freaking cool. These are 4 inches tall. They're smaller than the original Sectaurs. I am not sure what Zika is charging for these. I'm going to show you one more image here just to give you an idea how much stuff comes with them. You see a lot of hands, different weapons, a shield. All the Sectaurs figures are going to come with a large variety of accessories like this. Some of them might have more than one head. But I just wanted to show this to give you an idea, and I just think that's really cool. So if you're interested, if you're like a Sectaurs fan, they are back, and if you look up Zika, you can find them. But once again, I don't know exactly how much you're charging for these.
Okay.
And you know what that leaves us with, don't you?
Yeah,
Funko. Let's see if Funko's any fun this week. I'm going to start off with Crash Bandicoot.
I already got some more.
More Crash Bandicoots. That first one looks like he's sitting on a toilet.
Yeah, it does.
It is. Oh my god. And then like evil Squidward down there on the bottom. But yeah, more Crash Bandicoot and Crash Bandicoot Racers. I don't think these are Pop Ride size.
I think they came out with those before. They're a little smaller.
Yeah, they're smaller.
Than, Pop Rides. They look cute though.
Yeah, they look cute.
Oh, my chair broke. It's been
they look like Happy Meal prizes, to be honest.
Yeah,
that's
they do.
the first thing that popped into my head. Miles Morales as a Foot Locker exclusive.
Who's that?
I'm not sure who Miles Morales is. One of the, there's multiple Spider-Mans now in the multiverse, so I guess he must be one of them. But this one is an exclusive to Foot Locker, and it's a milestone, I guess, because it's a Foot Locker exclusive that's not an athlete, so far as I know. Freddy Funko, I believe this was the Wednesday shop release. These are still popular with a lot of collectors. You know what I think? I think the old school Funko collectors from before they were making pops are the ones that eat these up. Because this is what Funko used to do. These and the bobbleheads.
Yeah.
And when they found their big money maker, they kind of got away from this, but I think the old school Funko collectors still chase these things around. Funko games now, and these are like role-playing, like board games, basically. Funko-verse board games.
Oh,
with
and your pieces
little
are little
mini pops, yeah. And they've done several of these. See,
What's
strategy game.
Oh,
what?
No, that looked like a VCR tape. This one.
The box, yeah, it does, but it's not. They got Harry Potter.
Board game.
Yeah, board games. They've got Rick and Morty.
Oh, see, there's
yeah, you can see a picture of the board game on the back there.
Face Off in the Ultimate Pop Battle.
For only 2 players.
And it's 20 to 60 minute long.
Yeah, and then Golden Girl. How are you gonna make a Golden Girls board game with only 2 Golden Girls? That just makes no sense.
They're gonna come out with another one with the other
4.
2 Golden Girls.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. That's
what
not.
What do you do?
I'm
just
not
move
sure.
Around the house. They only showed 3 rooms in the whole house.
Yeah.
Well, the back porch.
The back porch.
So about 4 rooms.
Well,
in the
they probably
house.
have their bedrooms on there. I don't know.
But they only showed 1 bedroom, the kitchen, the living room, and the back porch.
This makes me want to look up their stock, because that's not a good sign when you switch gears like that. Usually when a company can't make any more money, Walmart's a good example of this because they do it all the time. You can't make any more money selling a certain type of product, you start another business. That's how come Walmart ended up with a pharmacy. That's how Walmart ended up with a grocery department.
Yeah, but Walmart's still doing good.
Yeah, because they diversified and opened up into another area of sales.
I mean, that's what Funko do.
Yeah, that's what Funko's trying to do here.
It's stretching out.
Get Out.
Oh, okay, that's the guy.
Yeah,
Get Out.
The guy from Get Out. Pending licensing approval, or licensor approval. I don't know, did this need a pop?
Does anything need a pop?
I don't know.
Who's that?
More Spider-Man. All 3 of those are Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
What's that on his head?
Paper bag.
No, this middle one.
That I'm not sure about, but
pipes.
probably the control unit for the Dr. Octopus arms.
Oh.
He's got Dr. Octopus's arms there. And in the upper right-hand corner, there's been a couple of times where he's ended up without his outfit and gone to the Fantastic Four because they kind of know about him, and they'll hook him up with an outfit. But I don't know how he ended up with the paper bag, though. I don't remember that one. Pez for The Office.
Facebook Jim. Who's that?
I don't watch The Office, so I'm
that's
not sure.
The Office. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The Office show. Prison Mike, Daryl, and Dwight. Pending license or approval. Look at approval. Nobody cares.
They already got Office Pops. So.
They already made Pops, real Pops, with those heads anyway. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They already have it. So. Oh, Troll Dolls.
Troll Dolls. So, yeah, I was wondering when they were going to get around to doing Trolls. And they look exactly like trolls. These do not look like Pops at all.
I remember it used to be like a million trolls, all kind of colors.
It was a big deal in the late 80s, early 90s for a while, and then it just kind of fell out.
Then it says figures have hair.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I guess they're going to have real hair, because those are obviously CGI renditions. They're computer renditions.
Yeah.
So I guess they're going to have real hair.
Oh, okay.
Which would make sense, because that was the whole thing with Trolls. They were just a little plastic figurine with bushy hair.
Yeah.
There were jointed ones that you could buy from like Hallmark that had like real clothes and stuff, but yeah, it was a big deal a while back, and they just kind of fell out. I guess they're coming back.
Yeah.
That is another Funko Shop exclusive, and that is the werewolf from Scooby-Doo, who of course you know isn't a real werewolf, because at the end they always pull off a mask. If it wasn't for you meddling kids.
They should do a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah.
I used to like that.
And that is going to do it, folks. That's everything.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. Anything you saw that you're interested in?
Not one thing.
Wow! Ouch! I liked the Mezco 112 figures, you know that.
Yeah.
I like both of them.
Even the Harley Quinn?
Yeah, I like the Harley Quinn. You can put her with the Batman.
Yeah.
It would work. Or put her with the Joker. I've had a Joker on pre-order forever. And eventually they'll send it to me. But, so nothing for you.
Nope.
I kind of like the Sectaurs, too. Because I remember the Sectaurs, and I like the original Sectaurs. The original figures. But, what can I say? What did you like? Did you see anything on there that caught your eye that you're like, oh man, I'd like to get my hands on that. I'd like to check that out. Tell us about it in the comment section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. We hope that you did. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you're new. Drop a line to Action Jackson, because he's looking for adventure. Him and his sidekick, Muhammad Ali, here. They just pal around all day. Check out some of the other videos. We do a lot more than just a weekly roundup. And find us on Instagram. Yeah. Open by chance on Instagram. I do actually put pictures there. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
It's just beer.
Oh, give me a break.
It's just beer.
Oh, fucking man up. All right, what happened? What'd you lose him?
He's a freak. He's the fastest kid alive.
This is not good.
He's the fastest kid alive.
Fastest kid alive, my ass. Come on, what are we gonna do?
I'll shoot my gun and